Morning. I'm a bit late this morning. I think it's like 6:30. I'm normally out of the house by 10 past or 15:15 at the latest. And my alarm didn't go off. I don't think it went off. At least it's Friday. At least it's half day today, but I can't believe it. So I've jumped out of bed, got dressed, done my hair, everything, and I'm walking down the road. So I wonder how many minutes late I'm going to be. We'll see. This will be a proper speed walk. I was about to say I'll probably run, but I might run a little bit, but I'm not doing that just to get in work. Just saving some minutes. You know, I'm always in work on time. This is the first time I'll be late. I thought I was going to be late yesterday, but genuinely don't know if my alarm went off. I don't think it did. I don't know if it went off and I just fell back to sleep, but funnily enough, yesterday when I got in, it just felt like Friday. Because times, you know, it seems to go so fast. I was saying to someone the other day, every time like it's Friday again, it was, you know, it's Monday, it's Friday, it's like the middle bit of the week goes missing. Well, that's a good thing. Good thing. Hi, I'm Mr. Bird. I can't see properly because I'm walking fast. Sounds like rain. No, it's not raining. It's not raining. But yeah, I think I put on the title, do you want to play a little game? Because, you know, talking about the dark side, or whatever you want to call them, many names under one term, you know. Because still there's that thing of, I was saying to my friend last night off here, that, you know, there's still a lot of people that don't understand, even though I've been saying it for a while, a lot of us have been saying it for a while. You know, we're watching a movie, and I have to keep repeating that. The whole, you know, it's not going fast enough, or it is frustrating, as we all know. It has been for a long time, but it's speeding up. It's like walk factor to me at the minute. We'll be through October before you know it. We'll be into next year before you know it. It's 2024 before you know it. But it's that whole thing again of when people who don't properly know what's going on and don't do the research, and I don't mean that in any disrespectful way, because people have, you know, shit going on in their lives, family, all that. I think it's actually planned out timing-wise. Of course it is. This is what I'm getting to, RW, which people, I'm just saying for the people who don't understand, we do. Most of us do. There's still ones that, you know, still waver a little bit, but I said from the beginning, the plan was put in place years ago. You know, 1940s, 50s, whatever, but it was years ago, so it was before my time. And it's not our country. Hiya, Ricardo, sorry I can't. If anyone comes in chat and I'm not saying hello, can you say hello off, because I'm walking really fast because I'm actually late for work today. But, you know, it's, and I get distracted. It's before my time, but it's not a country or a group of people or just a segment over there. It's the whole world has been run by this. You know what it's been run by. So if it's the whole world with all the people in the world, it's going to take a long time. And also, you have to build up trust. You have to find out the people who are good people, the patriots, the real people, not people who are pretending to be people. You know, like we say, black cats versus white cats. my last bird. Wow, it's dark and sounds stormy. Yeah, it's windy. I'm normally up earlier than this, but I was late getting out. My landing clock. Thousands of years ago. Even was being taken out yesterday. So it's a takedown of the old guard. This is what I mean. When we moved, we have to be patient and keep our vibration high. It's happening exactly, Alistair Bird, because the other people who are going to be rudely awakened, they will come through it as well. Some might not. I think it depends where the vibration is, because some people might not be able to take it, but there'll be lots of healing and stuff. But last night, it had to be done this way because it's a war. It's been a war for a long time, and people would, I don't know how to say this, perish either way. Not everybody. There's certain things you do, and the mischief they get up to on the outside. But they had to pick the plan that would be less damaging, with less, is it called collateral damage, whatever, with less hurt, you know what I mean? It doesn't mean people aren't going to get hurt and people haven't died or die and things aren't going on, but they have to do it the way that's less, if you get what I'm saying. How would you do it? Sit down and think, how would you take something on? Remember the military involved in this. Who would you bring in that you knew was loyal, especially to the country, like a true patriot? All over the world, by the way, so like I said, it's not just one country. It's just if you keep your eyes on America, you know what's happening around the world. They fall, we fall, they haven't fell, the plan didn't work. If people take notice of what's happening in other countries, they'll see big things going on, and it's not a coincidence. So, it's a bit like the White Hats have gone, right, you've been playing the game with us, we're going to play a game with you. And, that's how they're doing it. And some of the comments that came out, I don't believe we were meant to know all of it, or even put some stuff out that wasn't correct, even the dates and all that, which is good, because if you think about it, they wouldn't know what's going on either. They were expecting things to happen last year, the year before, like we all were. I'm not saying things didn't happen, but certain things, like Red October this month, was, I believe, for now. So it's been skillfully played. You can feel we are accelerating towards it through it. Yeah, you can. It's like the ascension. You can feel it. Like I said yesterday, there was a lot of, I felt an energy shift again yesterday. It was very joyful, calm, and quite a lot of you were saying the same thing. You know what I'm saying? You can feel it in the air. To me, I even think YouTube has softened off a bit certain places, because they will. I also believe that I think Mr. T is soon to see many places. They'll be reporting on the truth in the end. That's when people get mixed up and say, I thought you said the media lie, but the media are saying this. Yeah, because they're going to be taken down to tell the truth. It's not, even if it's not the news readers, we know a lot of them are involved and come from certain families, but if there's ones that don't know, well, they've been in fear and they're just getting paid to say what they're being told to say, at the end of the day, if they get taken over by the good guys, then the truth comes out, and that's what I believe is going to happen. Fucking hell, I knew that was going to happen. Can you hear me? I'm whispering. I knew this was going to happen. It's so funny. So I'm just walking down the road, and at the end house down there is my ex's house, where Finn is actually now. He went to his dad's last night, and he's there a weekend, and he's just up. I don't know if you heard the guy saying, come on. He's just took his dog for a walk. I don't think he knows it's me. He might do. But I've just had a feeling this morning that we'll see him. Mind you, psychic abilities are strong, clear abilities are strong, so that's really funny. I've just seen that. Oh my god. It's not that I don't see Mangan, obviously, with him, but it's just a high buy situation, really. So that's funny. But anyway, I'm trying to read and walk at the same time. I don't know what time it is. My hair down as well, that's an increase. Slow down. Remember, Mr. T, we only got one chance to get it right exactly. But we must not be complacent. Exactly, we mustn't be complacent. That's why I say you've got to look what's going on and be aware and all that, because it is a real war. But what I want to get right, and that's why I said to someone last night, none of this, no matter what you're feeling and what emotions you've been through, finding out what you found out on this journey and on the truth inside of everything is it can't be rushed, because if you rush, you make mistakes, things might get overseen, and that means, you could get in or, take control of the reins. But I don't believe that, because I believe it's thoroughly sorted out. People going about the quantum computer, people going about the looking glass. A lot of us know about that. Lots of deep things going on, and that's the thing as well. It's not just, like I said, one country, whatever. It's not just on. People think people don't know. Oh, I woke up first. I know this. How dare you come on YouTube and start talking about things? You haven't been on YouTube long enough. It's not to do on the surface things of political stuff. I'm not even political, because we know it's beyond that, and it's beyond that, because it's very deep. And a lot of people know the deep stuff as well, but it's even deeper than deep. And I do believe there'll be stuff we don't even know, because we don't know everything. But all we do know is we're seeing what is happening. You can tell it's the fall, and it's fall because it's autumn. Good timing. And we're watching it be dismantled, and it's fabulous. And that's why I said people who've been on this, who've seen the dismantling, especially from 2017 with number 17, we've seen it, we've lived through that, we're still there, we're still breathing, we've seen all that go on. Be proud of yourself that you've still got the courage to stand and not go with what they've been saying. Also, the people who have come on newly and have found drops and the codes, and they're putting it all together, and they're putting all the jigsaw pieces together, and you can see it, it's brilliant. But they'll have never seen what we saw at the time, in the moment. But, as I've said before, those who scream out about they were here first, they were looking, they were whatever. I said yesterday, none of that means anything. It's, if you can see people waking up, whatever level, there's sort of levels, and they're getting these alignments, everything, and loads of stuff, because it's MAGA, and they're waking up, and the seeds are, they're growing within them, the seeds that people have planted, and they're waking up. It's not about, oh, have you just woke up now? It's not about that. It's about, oh my God, come on, let's go, people. We're celebrating because everyone's switching the lights on. Yeah, Tesla, exactly. I can't see chat at the minute. But also last night when I was in bed, I did a little orb video, I think I put it up, and they twinkled in when I was saying certain things, because it's the light's coming in. You are a column of light, grounded where you are. It doesn't matter. You don't have to go travelling anywhere or do anything. You can. You're bringing the light in your area because it's needed. If we're all in one area, just one country, what about the other countries? You're grounding the light right where you need to be, right around the people that need it. That's what I believe. And it comes through. And if you're grounding yourself, you're grounding all that light in. Once the light is filled in everyone's switching the lights on. It's like a light switch. The dark can't reside. The light can reside in the dark, because you can see the light in the dark, the light at the end of the tunnel, whatever, a spark of light. all on, I believe it's only a small percentage, you know, let's get back into balance. So, it's beautiful. But yeah, I mustn't get complacent, and it has to be done this way. The timing has to be this way because of certain factors, certain things that are going on. You know, think about a worst scenario. You might have to go in somewhere, get someone from out somewhere, children, all sorts of different things that if it's not done carefully, things could happen. So the people who sit there and say they're not seeing anything, like I said, get your head out your ass and do your own research and stop relying on other people. You know, if people are giving you nuggets, go and research it. Don't go on saying you can't see anything because that's a very, very unopen-minded, blinded by laziness. The people who are saying it's frustrating, yes it is, and you know, how long is it going to take? It'll take as long as it needs to take, but if you've been on this, you'll know it's been quickening and it's getting lighter and lighter. So yeah, red October big time. The skies were all red a few days ago, and like I said, I think in some beliefs, I think it's Jewish, I can't remember, the 5th, the 4th or the 5th was a day of judgment where you just let go of judging yourself and then it comes to the light. So that's nice because it felt a shift like that the other day. Yeah, mind-boggling how anyone can think nothing is going on. They're either the people who are bots, if they come on here, people who are so narrow-minded and literally sit in the media, and now they're not seeing anything go on in the media. I don't know, it's ridiculous. Or it's people who don't want to admit there's stuff going on because, you know, it hurts their, I don't know, whatever you call it. Also, what's really funny, apparently they've been reporting that Prince Charles, because he isn't king, he hasn't been coronated, so he isn't prince, so people need to stop calling him king because he isn't. It's something to do with his sausage fingers, which I'll laugh at because we all know that isn't him. He's apparently could be ill and we might be waiting for another devastating royal death. I'm like, really? So watch this space, you know. Do you want to play a game? How do you take them all out? How do you make a movie look like they were there when they weren't? Oh my god, it's hilarious. You know, got to have a laugh of it. So I'm not going to be that late, to tell the truth. 6:47, so it's only going to be a few minutes. They'll think I'm not in. 7th October. Yeah. Oh yeah, 7th, yeah. Oh, it's my favourite number today as well. So, a lot of people, my dad was reckoning something's going to go down tomorrow because it's the 8th. There's loads of things that happen on the 8th, they use the 8th as well. The Queen apparently passed away on the 8th. There was something else that happened on the 8th, I can't remember. There's quite a few things. We know our dates are used, or even by the White Hats on their dates, so it's getting very interesting. But like I say, I can't understand the people who say there's nothing going on. It's like, you serious? Literally. You know, even if they're not awake to a lot of stuff, you only have to look out there to be like, Clown Planet, like, what the hell? It's never been this crazy in your lifetime, you know, and the same things are happening in every other country, so you know it's a thing. I'm sweating my ass off. Sorry, I'm sweating my ass off. Trying to see how many minutes late I'm going to be. Like I said, I was about, I normally get up at 5:15, and I got up at 6 o'clock. And like 45 minutes later, I got up, and I'm like, pegging it down the road. Oh my god. Exercise, Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ did love it. Oh. Yeah, there's 17 everywhere, I'm sorry, but it's everywhere. You know, when you're syncing up, every time someone's at work, it's always 17 this, 17 that, you've got to finish 17 off this. Yesterday, when I was in the canteen, the supervisor said, oh, I did this, you know, and it was when I was 17, I'm like, I see it everywhere, every day on people's channels, you know, if I watch something, it's 17 this, 17 that, 17's mentioned somewhere, I just laugh. It does make me laugh. But that to me means no. You know, it's a thing. Language by numbers. Numbers is the language. Gematria. Yeah, 11/11, and we keep saying 9/11 as well everywhere, but also what was I going to say then? I believe as well, good guys are watching. I believe they know who's been helping people and who's been, you know, putting the great memes out on many different levels of people who know and putting, you know, trying to help people in these times with coding, because there's really good channels, anything throughout. I do really believe that. It's like when I've been in chatting sometimes and the 17 pops up quite a lot. I always think of like Quantum Computer. I always think of the Christmas Chronicles. If you haven't seen that film, that's a Q film. We've got Christmas Chronicles 2, where obviously it was Santa at the end and they were looking at all the children. It's a bit like looking at who has been who's been good, you know. And it proves the point, because Higher Realm Holistics, the lovely Lady V, if anyone knows her on her channel, she got put on the keyboards as being a patriot. You know, she's been doing her stuff, and she's, you know, she's great, she's spiritual, she's, you know, people could call her a bit witchy. I'm a bit witchy. It just means wise women, wise men, you know, that are into energy. You know, if you were talking about that back in the day, energy and seeing orbs and things like that, you would have been burnt at the stake, you know what I mean? So, yeah. So, it's interesting, you know, it's getting better and better. You know, they always say as well, when you look round at Earth, oh look, we've got one in, if anyone wants to cancel them out, we've got one in because the butt hurt by what I'm saying. Well, yeah, you won't come in that much. Yeah. So, crazy. Stop watching the stream. How ridiculous. Ridiculous. You know what happens when things like that come in, don't you? Oh, I must be on point with what I'm saying. Woohoo! That's hilarious. That's funny. That's made me laugh. Yeah, I must be over the target. Fucking now. Woohoo! That's so funny. That's hilarious. Laugh out loud. Good thing I came in. Yes, thank you, Ricardo. I couldn't see who did it because I'm walking, but yeah. The thing is though, like I said, it speeds up a bit because I don't get as many as them in. I don't get them in really. I remember one time I was talking about JFK Jr. and it was on a roll and it just wouldn't stop. I thought, whoa, over the target. But yeah, what they infer of, you know what I mean? It's like this whole thing, you know, they try to censor people. It's like what they're worrying about if it's not the truth, you know what I mean? If we're all over conspiracy theorists, why the bothers? So, yeah. Yeah, nice morning amusement, exactly. Yeah, there are some sad bits out there, Alistair. Believe me, there's a lot. Yeah. You know, they're either butt hurt by what someone's saying because it's not their, they don't see it's not their belief, or there are other channels that don't like other channels, you know what I mean? And they just spend all the time trying to diss people and, you know, using all their energy upon crap when, you know, it's not me just saying it, the whole world is talking about this, so, you know, not really going to get very far doing anything, especially with what's coming. That's why I say be careful what you put out, because when all this comes out, everyone will be seeing from the part you took, and that doesn't mean even if you weren't doing anything, you were sat at home, but like planting seeds or just being calm about it. You're not the people who are trying to divide. A lot of people out there trying to divide. They're trying to divide on YouTube and everywhere. A lot of people are confused, which is understandable, but you know, people will remember who helped them, who was putting what out at what time. A lot of people forget a lot of people's stuff they put out. I even forget half the stuff I put out on 17 when I was thoroughly in it, which some of you in chat will know, like Ricardo and a lot of other people, when I was talking on JFK Jr. and all the chats I did with that sort of stuff, Jumanji and everything, and some of them they deleted as well. So, especially a while back when it was in its thickest, when they were really at the height of censoring people. So that's why I have no worries about that at all. So anyway, what time is it? 55. I can't believe I've got 5 minutes to get up this road, and I'm not late. And if I'm going to be late, I'm only going to be late by 5 minutes. I think I'm going to run. If I can get up this hill, I think I'm going to run. Yeah. I'm going to run. I don't know why I'm running. I need to take my coat off. I'm sweating my ass off. Oh, Jesus. See, we've got the clock in, so if I can get in on time. I'm not really. Oh, Jesus. I've got to go up the fucking hill. It's my exercise for today. That's why I haven't been to the gym for a few weeks, because I've got to walk in, walk back. Oh, Jesus. You got to fucking hell. I won't follow me. I'm going. I know I'm rushing to get to work, but not for the bosses, but I just hate being late. I can't. I'm sweating. I need a drink. Fucking hell. Oh my God. I might not make it. Oh my God. Honest to God, I am dripping. Got my hair down as well, which doesn't help. Thanks, Alistair. Yeah, before I go, I just want to say thanks for everybody who comes into chat, supports me, unseen or not, seen and unseen. Catching my breath. It's been really nice. If you all, you know, the comments that you leave, the way you all are in chat is great, you know. Oh my God, that's, get my fan on in work. I think I've got 2 minutes. I'm running, so I'll see you in a bit.